Hey, everybody, it's BOBBY, and I'm coming at you with a TV review. Yeah, it's been a while since I did anything on the television side of things, so I thought I'd bring that to you. I'm doing a lot of movie reviews. You can make sure to check those out. Playlist is available. All my movie reviews are up and on the channel as we speak. But let's dig into a little bit of streaming, a little bit of television. We're going to be talking about a show that I've been following since the beginning here. It is the show known as The Boys, which you can find on Prime Video. They've just entered into the 4th season of this program. Now, for anybody who has not yet seen a single episode of The Boys, please be aware that this show contains a lot of stuff graphically, vocally, visually, everything about it does things to push the limitations of what you are capable of watching as a viewer. I know that they try to do things definitely to really make shock value throughout the entire series. And I had heard early on about some of the scenes from season 4 here. Now, I will say nothing to me so far in season 4, the first 3 episodes, has jumped out in a way that I thought it was any more appalling than what we've seen from previous seasons. I know there is a specific moment in episode number 2 that people were getting overly disgusted about, but I really think that there's been times that they've pushed the envelope with this show in previous seasons enough that didn't really push the envelope any further, in my opinion. In fact, I think that the scene in season 3, episode 1, if I'm not mistaken, was that much worse than what this is in particular. I'm not going to go into detail. We're not going to do that. This is up to you to go watch it if you want to find out what happens, what it's all about. But all of that controversy, gore, blood, guts, whatever it is, stuff that happens throughout The Boys, let's take that aside and talk about the show at hand here. We're talking about a show that's based around a group of superheroes, or soups as they're called, that are pushed into the limelight. They are made to be heroes to the world by making this connected universe of superhero movies so that people can really rally behind these real life superheroes that exist. And when we pull back the curtain, when we see behind the scenes, maybe everything isn't quite as it seems. They're not quite the heroes that we thought that they were. Now, all the build up to this particular season has been a lot of back and forth between the main characters of Homelander and Starlight. And now we seem to be having this divide between the two sides of things, very reminiscent of the modern day politics that we see on a regular basis. Two sides at war with each other with differing opinions. And at the heart of it all, at the very heart of it all, is a bunch of crooked, corrupt people that continue to benefit off of the pain and suffering of the everyday people. So you've got the ones that back Homelander, we got the ones that back Starlight, and we've got the boys, the crew that consists of the people that are trying to stop the soups, or at least stop the bad soups anyway, by also at times being soups and sometimes having soups that are on their side. There's a whole lot that goes into this that I'm not going to get into full detail because, again, I want to encourage you. It's on Prime Video. Go check it out. Who doesn't have Prime these days? If you're really interested in an R-rated, over-the-top, crazy, but yet politically driven and well-written superhero television show, then I suggest checking out The Boys. It is really well done, really well acted. Everybody in it does phenomenal work. And season 4 is no exception. It's off to a great start. The storytelling in it, we've got these two sides at war, and it starts to become about creating this new way of allowing society to fall on its own. There seems to be this plan in place, this very intelligent plan, because they brought in this new character, Sage, and Sage is a superpower of being the smartest person on the planet. Sage is able to come up with the ways that in the past, the different empires have completely and utterly crumbled and fallen under the weight of their own power and their own divide. And that is how Sage comes up with a plot teaching Homelander how they can push this narrative, how they can do these twisted things to assure that both sides continue to stay at war, while allowing Homelander and crew to then, at the end, step in, be the saviors, and really have people backing them up. Is it going to all go according to plan in the end? Not bloody likely. But as we see so far, this is the narrative that they're pushing. This is the story that they're pushing. They bring new characters into the fold, which have been very interesting. Aside from Sage, we've also have the character that they brought in who was doing her speech over at TruthCon. And the actress who portrays her, I do recall from the TV show The Following. So it's been good 10 years since I've seen her in anything, but very, very interesting as well, too. Then we get within season 3, we get Vought on Ice, which is basically superheroes on ice. What damn, that was interesting. So it's essentially ice capades featuring characters or soups from for the Vought company as they're doing this Christmas special about how they're no longer allowed to talk about Christmas, or Christmas isn't Christmas anymore, because and it really drives home a lot of these political issues that is truly exist in our world today, but it comes from a very hateful, spiteful place, like a lot of these issues that we have in our world today. And so it makes you really grow a disdain and disgust for this company and for what they produce, the amount of garbage that they're shoving down the throats of society while cleaning up and making money and really offering nothing back in return to the people who need it most. These are not your everyday average heroes. They're actually looking to do good by you. They are out for their own agendas. How the rest of the season will pan out, who knows? I mean, The Boys is so crazy. This could go a multitude of different directions. As I said, the acting's great, the direction's great, everything's good, everything is lining up beautifully so far. First 3 episodes have dropped on Prime Video, and then I believe it's every Friday therefore after, while the season continues on. So I'm going to say so far so awesome from The Boys. It's right on par with what I expected from this show. Can't wait to check out the rest of the season as it unfolds, and I will progressively bring you more of my thoughts throughout the entire season on what I thought of The Boys season 4 and maybe how it stacks up in comparison in the long run once we're done watching this to the previous 3 seasons of the show. But are you caught up on the show? Let me know in the comment section below. I want to talk to you about it. Let me know, is there any other TV shows you recommend that I check out, maybe for review here on the channel, or maybe I have checked out and you just want to get my thoughts on it? Let me know in that comment section. Happy to reach out to you. But if you can't get there, of course, you can go ahead and follow right there, ticker down below on the X, Real Bobby Munson, Instagram and Threads. It's Video Bros SK. And on my personal Twitch, it's Video Bro _ Bobby Munson. As you were finding us here on Our Local Establishment, OLE Podcast, right there on the X. It's at OLE Podcast, Instagram and Threads. Same deal right there. YouTube and Twitch, we're at Our Local Establishment. Facebook, Our Local Establishment. TikTok, we're at Our Local Establishment. And of course, you're right here on YouTube. You know where you found us. Give us a thumbs up. Turn on that notification bell, because we got stuff coming at you every single day in the world of pop culture here on the channel in one way, shape, or form, whether long form videos, live videos, short videos. We got it all right here for you from many great contributors from all over the globe. Thank you for tuning in. As always, happy to be joining you here for this fantastic review, and I'll catch you at the next one.